Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. In this video, we are going to be making some smoke templates for 148 Tactic. Smoke is actually a one-point grenade that you can add to any of your soldiers, and when you throw the grenade, a 4-inch template is created. And then on the following turn, it expands to a second, did I say 4 foot? 4-inch template that you can place anywhere around it. So it doubles in size on the second turn, and then the turn after that, it disappears. Okay, so I went ahead and went to Sarissa, and I ordered some 4-inch MDF, 3mm thick, I think 2 or 3mm thick MDF. I think you get 2 in a package for like $2. So I ordered 8 of them, and I primed them already with this flat gray primer. Boop, look at that. And don't need to prime the bottom, obviously. But I primed the top so that when I put the smoke on there, you'll actually still be able to see the circular template. I considered flocking it. I considered making it snow. I actually considered putting a little stripe around the outside edge just so you can easily identify the edge. What I think just gray primer should be enough delineation that you would be able to see that. All right, some of the things you're going to need, not only do you need the bases, obviously, but you're going to need cotton balls. These cotton balls is actually going to be the simulated smoke. I don't plan to leave my smoke as a white plume of any kind. I plan to paint my cotton balls gray, like spray them with a gray primer, and then as I stretch the cotton balls, the white on the inside will kind of shine through, and it'll be like a two-tone mix, a white with some gray. It'll look really cool. And then I'm going to glue it to my bases using the Aleene's tacky glue. And then what we're going to do is once it's all kind of in position, I'm going to seal it with the testers, kind of giving it that little last minute, adherence together, like keeping everything together. There is a chance as we assemble this that I might want to use a little spray adhesive on multiple balls, because this is multiple balls. This is not just one ball. And I might need to spray to keep them together. But I don't think I'm going to need to do that. I think that once I seal it with this, it should be no problem. All right, so let me go outside and grab my cotton balls that I've already taken out there and grade and prime them gray. And then I'll be right back. All right, now to prime these gray, what I did was I put them in a box, and I sprayed into the box while rolling the balls of cotton around, so that it would get all over all 4 sides, top and bottom, all 6 sides if you want to count that. Okay, so now here comes the tricky part. This is the most difficult part, believe it or not. All right, so we take our cotton ball, like I said, and we're going to do like gentle, I kind of like do this a little vibration. I grab the ends and I kind of vibrate a little bit just to see it grow. You can see how it's growing in my hand, right? And then I don't do the full pull. I just kind of stretch, just wiggle it. And I'm also going to stretch to the sides, right? And we're going to wiggle it. Trying not to tear it, just distress it. There's going to be tears inside the cotton. You're going to hear it tearing, but don't panic. All here is already starting to grow. Let's keep it growing. I was letting you hear how it's starting to stress and how it was growing. And you can see the white is on the inside is starting to shine through a little bit. This might be a little bit too dark. That's okay. Tear it a little bit. That's fine. This is time consuming. This because you have to go slowly, gently. You're expanding that cotton ball. Because see, that's not gonna look good just sitting there like that. Boop, that sucks. Okay. You're gonna want it to be about as tall as the base. Three to 4 inches is what you're shooting for. So you got 3 inches here, but that's really still not. And I always think I want it wider at the base and less so at the top. You can see how the white's coming through, but the gray is still there. Kind of gives you that smoky look. Okay, I think actually that's pretty good. That's a pretty good height. You know, it's like 3.5 inches. It's very wispy. You know, if I need to stretch it, I probably could do a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to do this to like 4 pieces. Okay, so that's just one. And so I'm going to grab another piece. We're going to do the exact same thing. Let me get these 4 pieces done, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, now that I've got my 4 pieces of cotton ball stretched and distressed, now we're going to put some Aleene's tacky glue down on the base, and I'm going to kind of put it in 4 different spots. This is where the bottom of the cotton ball is going to rest. Okay. Now, Aleene's is very thick, and that's why it's called tacky glue, because it's very sticky. Okay. We take our first piece, which actually that's our last piece, but that's okay, and we put it down, and I'm pushing it down into the glue so that it'll kind of stick to the glue. Got it? Okay, we're going to do that with all 4 pieces. There we go. Spreading the bottom. Making sure that it's sticking. Okay. Now before I close all that up and push it together, I still want to stretch the bottom out just a little bit more. I don't want it to look like there's 4 pieces of cotton ball. I want it to look like one large piece of cotton ball. I know that's tough, but okay. Now, like a face hugger, we're going to open that up, right? Then I'm going to take the liquid. This is kind of a watered down Elmer's glue. It's not all 100%. And I'm going to just drip a little bit in between these pieces. So now, when we go to close it up, it's going to want to stick together, right? All right, good deal. You could twist it. You could distress them together. While they're being stuck together, you distress it. So it'll kind of look like one large lump. And you don't want it to be a teepee either. You want it to go kind of up the sides. So you want to still distress the sides. There you go. And that is the beginnings of a smoke template. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this glue dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back at it with a lacquer, which will kind of seal everything together, you know, the way it should be. Here we go. Poof. Yeah, distress it a little more if you want, if you don't like the look of it, you know. And by doing this, what it's kind of doing is it's faking it out and making it kind of look like it's just one large piece. The cotton's kind of intertwining a little bit. And you want some wisps, you know, that'd be fine. That'll give you a little extra smoke look, you know, like it's an active smoke. And you want wisps all over the thing, actually. Okay. So I'm going to let this sit and dry, and then what we'll do is we'll come back, take a look at it, and then I'll spray it, and then we'll take a look at it after that. All right, give it about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to dry. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to start working on my second one I just did, and there's that one with the peak. Okay, so we're going to go spray these outside using the dull coat, and then we'll be right back. All right, and this is after we sprayed them. They're probably still a little wet, but yeah, this is. Now let me put them up against a 148 tactic model. Okay, so this is a 148 scale miniature. This is a 148 scale miniature, and these are the smoke screens that you would lay. These guys could be behind the smoke. Alright guys, thank you for coming out and checking out this video, and check out my other tutorials and playthroughs and things like that for 148 Tactic. See you next time.